Hey, what's up, people? I wanted to go over a couple of things that I forgot to mention in one of my previous videos. When I was talking about the first day you get to militant and how you got all that paperwork that you have to do, here's a couple of things that you need to have when you got your DOT physical. Make sure you got the physical at a Swift approved facility. If not, you will need to retake the physical there in Militant. I believe it was $45. It could have been $40, but I'm gonna say $45 just to be on the safe side. So bring some cash with you. Never know, might need it. Let me see. The stuff that they tell you to bring, like the pen, pencil, make sure the ink, make sure that it's black ink. Bring your highlighters, calculator, rain suit or poncho, flashlight, 2 if you can, because you will need it at night, trust me. Some gloves, because you're gonna be doing pre-trip, so hands gonna get all oily and stuff like that. Bring a small ruler or something. When you do your log for your time, you're gonna need that because it has to be very neat. None of that scribble scrabble stuff. So also, not trying to be funny, but people that have thick necks, like really huge fat necks and stuff, like, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Be prepared to have a sleep study done. From what I hear, and from a couple people that was in my class, one person got sent home. Well, he came to the class a couple weeks ago. He got sent home because he had to have a sleep study. The guy in my class on this go around, they didn't send him home, but before he even goes out on the road with his mentor, he has to get a sleep study done. And this is just for people with thick necks. Not trying to be funny, I'm just being real. Bring a jacket. The classrooms, they do get cold. For some people, it was just fine to them, but you sitting in the classroom for hours. It was like a couple days where we were in there the whole 10 hours, so it gets really cold. I had to write a lot of this stuff down because it's a lot of information. Be ready to work long hours. Classes start at 6 a.m. The bus comes to pick you up between 5:15 and 5:30. Don't be late, because other than that, you're gonna miss class. You're gonna get in trouble. You know, you don't want to do that. So be ready. That means, class starts at 6 a.m. ends at 5 p.m. So when you get home, it's like you're gonna already be tired. You're gonna be hungry. You got to study. It's really no time to, play around or whatever. You're there for a reason. Go ahead and do what you got to do so you can get up out of there. Let me see. Once we started on the range, I think that was like day 3. It's hot, especially if you doing training during the summer. It's super hot. For my people of color, we do get sunburn, okay? Bring you some sunscreen, hat, some glasses. I don't know, my face is cleared up a lot, but when I tell you I was peeling, yeah, it was a mess. Bring plenty of water. Bring a what you call it, you can get like water bottles or whatever, and once you're done drinking the water bottle, don't throw it away, because they have coolers like set at different places out on the range where you can refill your water bottle up with water. Water is very cold, so that's a plus. They want to keep you hydrated. For Florida, the skills that we have to do is the alley dock 90. Pretty challenging, but it can be done. The left and right offset, and blind side and sight side parallel, straight line backing, and the pre-trip inspection. One thing about the pre-trip inspection, there is a the brake inspection inside the cab. If you miss one little thing with that brake inspection, you failed. This is at the DMV now. If you miss one little thing in that with that brake inspection, you might as well say, okay, I have to pay another $100 to retake, to get reevaluated. You don't really get tested too much on a pre-trip in Millington, but when you get to your road instructor, they want you to do that every day, because they're going to evaluate you on it that Thursday, and then that Friday, that's when you see your DMV lady or man or whoever. So know your pre-trip, study it every day, study it. Trust me, I didn't study it every day like I should have, and I'm paying for it now. Today is Wednesday, and I'm just getting it down, because I get evaluated on tomorrow. So study it. Okay, what else? Dropping hook, pretty easy. Once you see it being done, you'll get the hang of it. That Saturday of the first week is what they call play day. Basically, from 6 a.m. all the way until 5, you're outside. You're gonna have your breaks and your lunch break, but you're basically outside driving the trucks, practicing your skills. I'm putting it like that, practicing your skills all day long. This is where you get your hours too. You have to have at least 35 hours of drive time out of those 2 weeks that you're there. If you don't, even if you pass your evaluation, if you don't have those 35 hours, you still have to stay there until you have accumulated 35 hours. Let me see. The second week, this is when you go to night shift. So class start at 6 p.m. You get out at 5 a.m. Please get some rest. I'm telling you, 12 a.m. is lunchtime or dinner time. 12 to 1. 1:30 to about 3 o'clock, you are going to be fighting sleep. Trust me. Do not get in the sleeper berth and go to sleep. That is a ticket home. Believe that. Get some rest. Stay moving around. Get with somebody that's gonna push you and you push them. Other than that, it's other stuff to tell, but you'll see it, you'll hear it once you get there. The last day, if you pass your evaluation on that Friday, the last day, which is that Saturday, from 6 a.m. to 4 p.m., you'll be in class. You'll take a 4-hour mapping test. That test is a beast, especially if you've never read a map, a trucking map at that. If you've never read a trucking map and you just learning and stuff, it's a beast. Don't get frustrated. Take your time. Know the formulas, and just be patient. It's sort of, they tell you to take notes. When they first mentioned the map, I think in the beginning of the first week or something like that, they tell you to take notes. Take your notes, because you can use those notes during the test, and you're gonna need them. Like, for real, you're gonna need them. Other than that, I can't think of nothing else. Yeah, I can't think of nothing else. So, thank you for watching. God bless.